Sgt Stretch reporting for duty, sir! Yoga duty, that is. Hi kids, hi parents, I'm Sgt Stretch, and I work at the Canadian Armed Forces Base, Cold Lake, Alberta, home of Canada's premier fighter jet force. And today, your mission is yoga. So kick off your boots and shoes, grab your parents grab your kids, and let's head on to our yoga mats. We're going to start today's yoga class seated. So come on down and let's sit cross-legged. Perfect. And we're going to start with what's called combat breathing, kids. So this is a breath that you can use anytime that you're feeling stressed. We get soldiers to use it when they're feeling stressed, or when pilots are up in their jet and they're maybe feeling a little bit tired or they need to really focus. We do what's called combat breathing. So let's close our eyes, and I want you to take a really deep breath. Biggest breath as you can. Fill up your tummy with breath. And exhale. Blow it out. Again, take a giant breath in and exhale. Every time you breathe out, I want you to think that you are the jet engine of an airplane. You're pushing your jet faster and faster as you breathe. Come on, kids, I want to hear your breath. That roar of the jet engine. Good, let's take one more big breath in. Great. And now we're going to lie down onto our backs, and we're just going to warm our body up a little bit. So I want you to tuck yourself into a tight little cannonball. And then from here, we're just going to rock and roll back and forth a few times. Making sure that we don't roll over onto our head, just on our back. Tucking into that nice little ball. Ooh, that feels so nice. Waking everything up. Parents, this one's fun for you too. Good, let's roll all the way back up to seated. And then come on and get onto all fours. And we're going to move into a posture now called cat and cow. So just like an angry cat, we want to round up our back, tuck our chin, scoop our tail under. And then as you exhale, we want to come into what's called cow. So think of a big milk cow just hanging out on the side of the road or maybe in the field, and he's eating some grass and his tummy's getting so full it's pulling down towards the ground. And let's go back to cat, and when you get into cat, I want to hear your cat sound. Meow. And then we're going to go into cow. And what sound does the cow make? Moo. And back to cat. Meow. And back to cow. Moo. One more time. I really want to hear you this time. Give me your best cat sound. And let's go into cow. What sound does a cow make, kids? Great. All right. And now we're going to go into everybody's favorite animal, man's best friend. Dog, or downward dog, we call it in yoga. So we're going to push back into this upside down V position. You can bend your knees a little bit here, just get comfortable. What sound does a dog make? Ruff, 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 ruff. And I want to see your dog wag its tail. Get your dog to wag its tail. Parents, I want to see you wag your tail too. Perfect. Good. Let's stand it up and just shake it out a little bit here. Okay. Is everybody starting to feel a little bit warm? That's the idea. All right, let's get back down into that downward dog position. Oh, this is such a nice stretch. And now we're gonna do some frogs. So what I want you to do here, kids, is you're just gonna bend your knees out to the side and bring your bum down, and then ribbit as we come back to the top. Bend your knees to come down, and ribbit back up to the top. And if you want to, you can add a little hop, hop, ribbit, ribbit. Good, let's do 2 more of those, either hopping or just bringing your bum down. 1 and 2. Perfect. Let's go ahead and let's stand back up. Excellent. And let's take another one of those really, really deep breaths. And like a jet engine, let it out. Oh, it feels so good after those nice deep breaths. So what we're going to do now, kids, is we're going to do a wave to the sun. It's called sun salutation. So it's how we wave at the sun, we encourage the sun to come, and who doesn't like sunny days? So let's stand at the top of our mats, and if you don't have a mat, the floor is perfect here. So we're going to start, take that big deep breath in, reach your hands up to the sun, look up at the sun and wave at the sun. Wave at the sun. Perfect, and then now you're gonna bend down and you're gonna try to touch the floor or touch your toes. And here's where we wanna try to thank the earth. So we say thank you earth. And then we're gonna step back into a push-up. Now, as Sgt Stretch, you know the military does a lot of push-ups, so we get really good at this. So we're in the up of the push-up, and I want you to lower yourself all the way down to your mat. Go as slow as you can, right down to the bottom. Perfect. And now we're going to lift into snake. Little slithery snake. Lift your head up a little bit, lift your chin up. Kids, let's stick our tongues out here. Good. Pull your tongue back in, and we're going back to that dog position. Let's push up all the way back. Wag your dog tail. Good. And let's step up to our hands. And let's stand up and let's jump for the sun. Did you catch it? Don't worry if you didn't catch it. We're going to do that one more time. So let's start by reaching up really high, wave at the sun, and then fall down, reach for your toes, reach for the ground, try to touch the earth. Thank you, earth. And then let's step all the way back, showing me your best push-up, or really this part is the push down. Lower all the way down. And then let's go into snake. We round our back a little bit, and we stick out our tongue. Good, and now we do a push-up. We push up from our toes or from our knees. Push all the way up, and push back into dog or downward dog. Again, let's give the tail a little wag, because this is one happy dog. Good. From here, we're going to do what's called donkey hops. So you're going to bend your knees straight down by your mat, and then lift your bum up. Bend your knees straight down. So remember in frog, we were really sideways. Here we're straight. And here's where it gets a little funner. If you want to add a donkey kick, you jump up and you kick your bum. Bend your knees and you jump up and you kick your bum. Let's do 2 more. Jump up, kick our bum. Jump up, kick our bum. Perfect. All right. We're going to slow it down for a couple of breaths here, so come on down. And we're going to come into what's called resting child's pose. So we reach forward and we bring our head all the way down to the mat. And we stay right here for a couple of breaths. See how quiet you can be. Almost like you're a sleeping baby. Good, and I want you to sit up here. And I want you to take a couple of those deep jet engine breaths. Big breath in. And breathe out with some sound. Good, big breath in. And exhale. And I want you to see, put your hands on your tummy. See how big you can make your tummy with this next breath. And breathe it out. Perfect. All right, let's stand back up, kids. So next, we're moving into tree. So I want you to pick one leg up, and I want you to bring it up as high as you can. Try to find your balance, And then let's grow our tree branches really high. Really, really high. And can you wave those tree branches around? Still trying to keep your balance. Whoa, it's getting windy. Whoa. Okay, let's step down. Whew. It's getting pretty windy at my house. I don't know about you. All right, let's shake it out and let's try the other side. Let's lift that leg up, find our balance, grow our tree branches, really big and strong tree. And can you wave those branches around? Okay, here comes the windstorm. Okay, let's step down. Whew. Perfect. All right, and we're just gonna loosen things up here. Stretch your arms out nice and wide, bend your knees a little bit, and we're just gonna twist. Let your body just flow here. It's still a little breezy. We're just twisting our back a little bit. Let your knees twist and bend to the side. Oh, that feels nice. Just letting everything wind up and unwind like a top or like a washing machine. All right, and now we're getting into Sgt Stretch's favorite yoga pose, airplane. So let's start. Let's kick our right leg back, stretch your arms out to the side, and we're this big, giant jumbo jet. And now I want you to give me jet. This is really my favorite pose. Arms come back and we are super fast. Let's hear your jet noises, kids. Go faster. Good, let's step down. Whew. Being a pilot is tough work, kids. Tough, tough work. All right, let's go ahead and let's start off with that jumbo jet on the other side. So let's kick our left leg back. And again, we're working on our balance today. So let's take this jet out for a little bit of a fly. And then now let's go super fast. Arms tucked back. We go really, really fast. Let's hear you kids, your fastest jet noises. What kind of sounds does a jet make? We all hear those F-18s roaring over every now and again. Perfect. All right, step down. And let's take a big breath in. Let's fill our belly up and let's reach up. Look up to the sun. And exhale. Whew, bring our hands to our heart. And one more time. Big reach up, wave at the sun. And exhale, bring our hands to our heart. Excellent. Now kids, now is a really important part of the class. We usually in yoga spend the last couple of minutes trying to be really, really quiet. So I don't want you to talk to your siblings. I don't want you to talk to your parents. You want to try to be as quiet as you can. Zip it and throw away that key. So I like to call this stealth mode. So we're going to get down on the ground and you're going to lie down either on your back or your stomach. And if you think it's going to be hard for you to be quiet, let's lay on our stomach. So imagine that you're that jet. And then you're going to bring your head down, rest your head, close your eyes as we go into stealth mode. So we're going to be super quiet. Nobody can see us. Nobody can hear us. We're not going to make a sound. And now, kids, it's time to come out of stealth mode. Did you make it? Were you quiet the whole time? Don't worry if it wasn't perfect. We'll practice that next class. So Sgt Stretch, my duty is over for today. Our mission of yoga is complete, and I'll see you next time.